Okay, good morning, students. So now we will start our today's class with the continuation of the chapter Sources of Energy. So today we will see some of the very common sources of energy that we can see around us. Before going into the topic, let's see some pictures and then we will move on to the main topic, right? So yes, today I've prepared many pictures for you. So yes, what can you see in these pictures? You just have to look into these pictures and then you have to share your observations, like what you are able to see in these pictures. You can write your answers in the comment box below and then we will start a discussion on it, right? So yes, you can see some coal. Okay, what else can you see? There is some coal, then there is some fire being used, then there are some dams also. Okay, petrol, diesel. Yes. So what are these things and what we get from these things? Yes. In the end, what are we getting? We are getting energy, right? Energy from them. Yes, very good. All of these are a sources of energy. Yes. Okay. Okay. So now we will like which source of energy are they? Conventional source of energy. Conventional, right? Yes, these are conventional sources of energy. So now let's move ahead and see some more details. So wait, okay. So now we will move on ahead and we will see some more pictures. And on the basis of those pictures, you have to identify more things. So but before going to the second slide, you have to define what do you mean by conventional sources of energy? You can write your answers in the chat box and then we will move on ahead. Which can be used again and again? Yes, very good. Conventional sources of energy are used again, again, again and again. So conventional sources of energy are those type of energy which we can use again and again. Yes, very good. So can you name some of the examples of conventional sources of energy now based on these pictures and your explanation? Okay, yes, as you mentioned, there are fossil fuels. What fossil fuels? Fossil fuels will be there. Okay. Hydropower. Yes, some of you said hydropower. Okay, very good. Hydropower. So yes, you all mentioned it rightly. So now we will move on ahead to our second slide of pictures. So yes, what you can see in this slide. What different things can you see? Okay, in first slide, you can see Tiri Dam. In second, you can see Konya Hydropower Plant. In third, you can see Sardar Sarovar Dam. Yes, very good. So yes, you all mentioned it correctly. So these are all the dams that are present in our country. So which type of plant are they? You can see in one of the name, it is written hydropower plant. Yes. So yes, the topic that we are going to study now for today's lesson, the first topic is hydropower power plant, right? So hydropower plant in the name as in the name you can see hydro means water. So when the water is helping in the generation of electricity, then that plant or that like a small scale industry that is called as the hydropower plant. And these dams they play a very major role in these hydropower plant for like generating the electricity. So now we will see the whole process, like how these hydropower plants are generating electricity, right? So yes. So for our topic for now is hydropower plant. So let's see how this hydropower plant is generating electricity. So hydropower plants are associated with dams, right? Because dams are a very important part of like these are the dams. These are the dams. This whole is a dam, and only this dam completes this hydropower plant, right? So what happens in this dam is high-rise dams. Like this is, you can see it is so much high. So these are the high-rise dams are constructed on the river. This is a river. If this is a river and this is a dam, it is constructed on a river to obstruct the flow of water. means to stop the flow of water. As you can see, all the water is being collected here, right? And thereby collect water in large reservoirs. As you can see, this is a reservoir. So means water is getting collected in that area, in the reservoir. The kinetic energy of flowing water gets transformed into the potential energy. If like water would have been flown, if this wall would have been not there. But right now, as water is being stored at a height, it is having some potential energy in it. So it is storing some potential energy because it is at rest and it is at higher position. That's why this water is storing some potential energy into it. So then this potential and like see then this water is what happens is then this water gets released with a very large pressure, and there are turbines here, right? These turbines, they move and then they are connected to a powerhouse of the generator, and this generator converts this mechanical energy into the electrical energy, and then this electrical energy is supplied by the power lines to the different areas or to a power plant, different power plants, right? So this is how the hydro power plant works. So now are you all clear with the concept, like how the hydro power plant is working? If you have any doubt, we will wait for 5 seconds and then we will move forward. You can, till the time, if you have any doubt or any question, you can ask in the chat box, then we will move ahead. Okay. So I see there are no questions from your side. Okay, so now moving on ahead. So coming to the curiosity question, right? So first question is, why are we building dams over river? How is the building of a dam helping us? If we are building a dam over a river, how is it helping us? Because then we are generating what? What was our today's topic? First topic, hydropower plant. So we are making dams for as water gets collected and stored, it contains some energy now. So these hydropower plants will convert that energy into electricity. That's why we are building dams over rivers. And now you have to name name 2 dams that were mentioned in the NCRTs. We discussed it earlier also. Yes, the 2 dams were the Tigri Dam and Sardar Sarovar Dam. Sardar Sarovar Dam. Yes, so these 3 were the dams. These 2 were the dams we discussed. Okay, so now, so are you all clear with the questions? If not, then we will see your doubts, and if clear, then we will move on ahead. Till the time you can write your questions. Okay, so now coming to the last part of the question for today's the first topic, that is true and false. So first question is, hydroelectricity are renewable sources of energy. Is it true or is it false? Okay, you can write your answers in the chat box. We will wait for 5 seconds, then we will move on to the second question. Okay, I can see the right responses. Very good. Yes, the answer is true. It is a renewable source of energy. Okay, so now coming on to the second question. What is the second question? Dams can be constructed anywhere on the river. Is it true or is it false? Okay, I can see there is some confusion in the answers. So, okay, so the correct answer for this is false. It cannot be built anywhere in the river. It needs a specific area so that it can fulfill its mission, right? That's why engineers are always careful while they make a dam. So it cannot be built in anywhere on the area. So it is a false statement, right? Now coming to the third statement, Tigri Dam is on River Ganga. So now you have to answer for this. Okay, I can see some responses. Okay, some of you are right, some of you are wrong. So yes, it is false because it is not on River Ganga, it is on River Bhagirathi. Yes, so it is a false answer. So yes, I hope you all enjoyed. So now we will move ahead and see some more pictures, more activities we will do. Okay, so now yes, let's move on ahead and we will see some more pictures. So there are some pictures in front of you, and where can you see these scenes? In the city areas or in the village areas? Where in particular areas? Okay, yes, many of you are writing that these all are the village scenes. Yes, very good. Yes, these are the village scenes, right? So in village scene, like in villages, you must have had been to your villages once or any time in your past time, or you're planning to visit. Okay, yes. So you're planning. Some of you are planning to visit. Yes, very good. And some of you have been there, right? So now, if we talk about village, like if you're talking about village, so how do you think the food is cooked there? Like with the help of LPGs or any other resource of energy or any other source of energy? You can answer it with this, with the help of this picture. How is the food being cooked? Yes, you can see it is being cooked with the help of woods and cow dung. Yes, very good. So yes, so now what we are going to study is, we will see in the next slide. So there are some more pictures for you to explore and then we will see. So now this picture. So what you can observe in these pictures, what different things can you observe? Yes, you can write your answers in the chat box. What do you observe? Yes, in the first picture, we can see the kitchen waste, right? When we eat food and when we are peeling the vegetables, there are some peels left. Yes, very good. What about the second pictures? There are dry leaves and usually it is seen in the park regions, in your gardens. Yes, very good. What about the third picture? What do you see in the third picture? Okay, these are the dairy products. Okay, very good. Yes, what about the fourth picture now? Yes, these are the wood shavings. Yes, very good. So you all identified it correctly. So all these things, they make, when they are together mixed, they make something particular, a particular thing. And what is that according to you? Okay. Okay, so now you are confused, right? Okay, so now I will ask you one more question. So how many of these are plant products and how many of these are animal products? Yes, this is the plant product. Yes, very good. These are also the plant products. These are also the plant products, but these, they are the animal products. Okay. So now what we are going to study is like how these different types of products, waste products, are helping in the formation of which type of gas we get from these. Yes, you all are right. The biomass gas. We get the biomass gas. Yes, very good. So now we will move on ahead and see how we are producing this biomass gas and how this biomass gas is helpful to us, right? So yes, this is the biomass gas. Now let's see some more details about it, right? And how is, like we saw earlier, how the hydroelectric power plant structure was. Now we'll see the biomass plant structure. So this is a biomass plant structure and yes, as you can see, this is a tank right here, right? Slurry tank. In slurry tank, all the biomass is collected, like the kitchen waste, the animal waste. All these are collected in the and mixed with water in this slurry tank and with soil. Soil also is mixed, and then from the slurry tank, it is released into a bigger tank, right? This bigger tank, or we can say digester. Digester here, as you can see, till this level it is not fully filled, but it is 3/4 filled, right? This whole tank is 3/4 filled. So because some space is left here so that gas can form. And as you can see, this is the gas tank. So some gas can be formed and it can be released and collected through the gas outlet. And after the collection, the waste product that is still left, it is collected, it helps in the formation of manure. Manure is the organic fertilizers that we put in our plants for their, to provide them nutrition. And this also can act as a fertilizer. So this is all the how is the biogas plant working? How is the structure of the biogas plant? And what happens in this digester is there are certain microorganisms. What they do is they decompose all the biomass that we collected in the slurry tank. They decompose in it. They decompose it in the absence of oxygen. So what happens is anaerobic respiration occurs right here. in this digester tank, anaerobic respiration occurs by the microorganisms, thus leading thus leading to the decomposition of the organic matter. And then this gas is produced due to this anaerobic respiration, and this gas is the methane gas. And then through the gas outlet, this gas is taken out and used for various purposes like cooking food. It is usually used as a fuel, and this fuel is very clean and it does not harm the environment. So that's why in villages mostly this is used, because we can easily get the cow dung there, right? So that's why mostly used in the rural areas, and it is a very affordable option also. That's why we are using this biogas plant. So now, are you all clear with how the biogas plant it functions? Yes or no? Okay, I can see the right responses. Yes, you all are clear. So now we will move on ahead and see some of the biomass sources, like where we are getting these biomass sources from different sources. Like we mentioned, from animal residues, right? From municipal solid waste, we get from this also. From sewage also, we get this biomass sources. And then agricultural crops and residues, and then comes the forestry crops and residues. So many sources are there for this biomass source, right? So this was all about how biogas plant works and what are its different sources. So now coming on to our curiosity question this time. Let's see what the question is. Yes. So what are the benefits of biogas plant? Now you all know the structure of biogas plant, what are the sources that are acting in it. So now you have to tell me the benefits. I will give you 5 seconds and then we will discuss the answer for this question, right? Okay, till the time you can write your answers in the chat box if you have any answers. Okay, yes, very good. I can see the right responses. Yes, yes, you all are right. So now the benefits of biomass plant is as this is a very clean fuel, so it is polluting the environment less. And also the cow dung and all, if left in open, it will cause some diseases. But if it is used in the production of biogas, then it will also benefit the environment, right? This is one of the main benefits that we get from the biogas plant. Okay, so you all mentioned it correctly. So now coming on to the questions, let's see. So which of the following is an example of biomass energy source? So you have to give your answers. Wood, gobar gas, nuclear energy, or coal? I will give you 5 seconds to write your answers in the chat box and then we will discuss the right answer. Okay, I can see the right answers. Yes, so the right answer is gobar gas. Yes, very good. Okay, so now we will move on ahead and see some more details of the different sources of energy. So till now, what all things we did? We studied about some of the sources of energy, renewable resources of energies. We saw hydropower plant, right? And then we saw the biomass plant. Now let's see what else is there. More things, renewable resources of energy. Okay, so now what can you see in this picture? You must have seen this. Some of you must have seen this, some of you must have not. But what can you guess? Like, what are these fan things? Okay, yes, like these fan things. Yes, they are the wind power plant. Okay, yes, very good. They are the wind power plant. And there is and this picture is of a famous wind power plant in India. So do you recognize it or not? You can, I will give you a hint. You can see the land first. Where do you find such type of land where it is just sand and nothing else? Yes, in Rajasthan side. Yes, very good. Okay. So yes, this power plant is this wind power plant is present in the Jaisalmer region. Okay, so now you all have got an idea, right? What we are about to study as our third topic. Okay, so we are about to study wind energy and how this wind energy, we can use it as an energy source. Okay, so now moving on ahead, let's see how we are using this wind energy as a source of energy, right? So air movement causes wind to blow, right? When wind is blowing, So this kinetic energy of the wind can be used to work. So this fans, it starts moving when wind blows, right? And when wind blows, it starts moving, it generates electricity. The rotatory motion of the windmill is used to turn the turbine of the electric generator. A turbine is located somewhat underground, this whole windmill, right? Then what we do is the output of a single windmill is quite small and cannot be used for commercial purposes. Therefore, a number of windmills are erected over a large area, which is known as wind energy farm. Only one windmill is not enough because it produces so less energy. So there needs to be, it should be a large scale building of wind energy farm. Then only we will get some energy that we can use, right? So this was all about wind energy. So yes, students, do you have any doubt or we should move ahead? If yes, then I will wait for 5 seconds. If you have any doubt, you can write in the chat box your doubts, and then we will move on ahead after discussing those doubts. Okay. So yes. So now moving on ahead. So now comes the curiosity question. What could be the limitations of wind energy according to you? Any limitations? Okay, we just discussed now. Yes, it requires a very big area to be built, right? So that is one of the disadvantages. And yes, it is costly also. The installation is costly and energy produces less in this. Yes, you all gave the right answers. So now we will move on ahead and see some more questions. So here comes the fill in the blank. So wind energy is which source of energy? Renewable resource or non-renewable resource? Okay, you can write in the chat box. Yes, it is a renewable resource of energy. So coming to the true false, wind energy farms needs high maintenance. True or false? Okay, yes. I can see the right responses. Yes, it is true. And wind energy is environment friendly. True or false? Okay, I can see the right responses. It is true. Okay, so now we will move on ahead and coming to the recapitulation part of our today's lesson. So yes, what according to you is a hydropower plant? And you have to name 2 hydropower plants. So hydropower plant is what it is? Hydropower plant is a power plant that generates electricity with the help of water, right? And what were the 2 examples that we discussed? Tigri Dam and Sardar Sarovar Dam. Yes, very good. So now coming to the second point, what is a biomass? Biomass, yes, you can write in the chat box. Yes, biomass is the collection of all the sources, like from all the sources, like the animal residue, the sea waste, the municipal corporation solid waste. So these together, when decomposed, they make the biomass. Yes, very good. And name the energy produced by the biomass gas. What is this? What is the energy called? Biogas energy. Yes, biogas energy. Okay. And what are the benefits of biogas plant now? As it is a very clean fuel, so it causes less pollution. This is the benefit of a biogas plant. Okay, yes, very good. Okay, coming to the fourth point, what is the wind energy? What is wind energy according to you? And enlist the limitation of wind energy. So wind energy is when wind is used for electricity generation, then it is the wind energy. And limitations are it is of high maintenance, and what else? It takes a large space, large area, right? So these are some of the limitations. Yes, you all recapitulated it well. I think that you all were listening. Okay, so now coming on to the homework part. Your homework is draw the schematic diagram of biogas plant, and you have to find out the numbers of hydropower plant in India. And also you have to write a short note on wind energy in your own words. So, so now are you all clear with the concept or with the today's class? And if not, you can ask in the chat box. Then we will end our class here after we clear your doubts. Okay. So yes, thank you students for joining today's class. We will meet in our next class with some interesting topic. Thank you.